Welcome to Collecting Chaos. Just a short little video showcasing a book that I recently ran across in my collection. Now, it was all bent and kind of warped, but I managed to flatten it out with about a 2 or 3 week cold press. I didn't want to really put any heat on it because it's a pretty important book. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, just keep watching. Well, let's get started. This is The Arcane Eye of Hogarth. Now, Burne Hogarth is really famous in the art community. Basically, he wrote the book on how to draw the human anatomy. He did anatomy, he did dynamic face and hands, and he did all kinds of things. I can't remember all the names of the books that he did, and I don't feel like looking them up right now. But this is The Arcane Eye of Hogarth, and this is a sketchbook of his, which when it came out in the 90s, I absolutely had to have it. Because I'm a huge Hogarth fan. Being a Tarzan fan, of course I'm a Hogarth fan, because he did some of the early Tarzan strips, and he did them better than anybody else has ever drawn Tarzan. To this day, nobody can touch his Tarzan. At least that's my opinion. And this is number 38 of 300, and of course it's signed by the man, and that made it worth it. And we're just going to look at a few of the pages. So you can get an idea of some of his drawing. Now this was published in August of 1992. By someone I knew back in the 70s, and I haven't seen him since around 75. Published by Fantagraphics, and of course it's a sketchbook. It's exactly what it sounds like, but it's got some incredible artwork in it. Like I said, he wrote the book on the human anatomy as far as drawing goes. I first became aware of him when looking through some of my mother's books. She had dynamic face and hands, and she had one of his anatomy books, and I used to love looking at them. Such an incredible artist. Because he didn't just, when he drew a figure, his drawings told a story. They weren't just static drawings. You could almost look at one of his drawings and see the emotion that it conveys. I don't really think I need to say much. I'm just letting the book and the pictures speak for themselves. And this, my friends, is who I consider to be the greatest comic artist of all time. You might disagree with me, but you'll never change my mind. Burne Hogarth was absolutely, in my opinion, the greatest. Don't forget to wash your hands. It's good for your collectibles. It's good for your health. And we'll see you next video. Bye.